Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Canton City Council. Just as a reminder, I want to remind the council members to make sure that they have their earbuds in, and please turn your cell phones to vibrate. And we are encouraging social distancing here in council chambers. With a quorum being present, the chair calls this meeting the Canton City Council to order. Roll call, please, Mr. Clerk.
Smuckler.
Here.
Babcock.
Here.
Shulman.
Here.
Hawk.
Here.
Kimbrough.
Here.
Scaglione.
Here.
Smith. Fisher.
Here.
Hall.
Here.
Mariel.
Here.
Ferguson.
Here.
Morris. 11 present, 1 absent, Mr. President.
Leader Smuckler.
Mr. President, I move that we excuse Member Morris this evening.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to excuse Member Morris from this evening's meeting. Are there any remarks? Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Smuckler. Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith. Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Mariel.
Here.
Aye. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
The motion carries and Member Morris is excused from this evening's meeting. Tonight's invocation will be given by Council Member at Large, Bill Smuckler. If you would all please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Dear God, I have one prayer for the next 24 hours. Please watch over this whole country as we go to vote, as we find out the results, and as we celebrate as one nation under God for the new or existing president in the next 24 hours. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Majority.
I can't say a prayer on this sound system. It's killing me.
Thank you, Majority Leader. We are now under agenda corrections and changes. Leader.
Mr. President, I move Rule 22A be suspended to add second readings of ordinances 15 through 21 to this evening's agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to suspend Rule 22A to add second readings to ordinances 15 through 21 to this evening's agenda. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smuckler. Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith. Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Mariel. Aye. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
The motion carries and ordinances 15 through 21 are a legal part of your agenda. We are now under public hearings, and we have one public hearing for this evening. Mr. Clerk, would you please announce the public hearing?
An ordinance declaring designated area in the city of Canton as a tourism development district to be known as a Centennial Plaza Tourism Development District for the purpose of fostering and developing tourism. That district pursuant to Ohio Revised Code, Section 715.014, and declaring same to be an emergency.
Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak for or against this ordinance? Please step forward. I must repeat, is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak for or against this ordinance? Please step forward. Seeing no one step forward, the chair declares the public hearing over in regards to this matter. The matter now rests in the hands of council. The ordinance will follow later this evening. We are now under old business, and there is no old business for this evening. We are now under informal resolutions, and we have 6 for this evening. Mr. Clerk, would you please read resolution number 49? Okay. That's fine. All right. I take that back. We are now going to do public speaks. I apologize for that. And we have 2 speakers for this evening. Our first speaker is Ms. Kimberly Bell. And I would like to remind our 2 speakers that you do have 3 minutes. Ms. Bell, could you please state your name and residential address, please?
Kimberly Bell, 135 17th Street, Northwest, Canton, Ohio. I gave you 3 of them, Chris, one for Fonda and Andrea Perry. But I gave you council members a code violation of the property I live at. And I've been there 14 years. And as you can read, the issues that's going on there. That was one of the properties. I've been there 14 years, and when I gave you guys the layout last year, that was the property I was speaking about. It's a historical Ridgewood property, which could be turned into a property for those that's coming out of the prison system. When the judges sentenced those defendants to the criminal justice system, it's for them to be rehabilitated and corrected, but they come out of the system on the streets and they're not given the chance to prove that rehabilitated and corrections that the judge ordered them to serve. So if we take ownership of this property that has all these violations, allow those people that's coming out of the system to rehab this property. If the city helps me take ownership of it. They're trying to evict me after 14 years because I told on them. I got tired of the conditions, and I called Andrea Perry. Andrea Perry told me to call the city about the property. Call the code department about the property. So I did, and this is what you have before you is the result of me calling them. But that's not the only issue I wanted to bring before you, but I only have less than a minute. Last time I spoke, it was about me and Kyria Grimes getting funding for the programs we want for these individuals that's coming out of the system, because the protesters is not going to be a problem in the next year. It's those that's coming out of the system that's going to be a problem. But tomorrow we will elect, like Mr. Smuggler said, we'll be going back to the polls. I already did. I work the polls every year. This year I'm going to East Sparta to work. But we will elect the 3 branches of government again to run this country, which is legislative, executive, and judicial. The judicial system is merely based in the Black community, so we got to make some changes, you guys, because it's getting worse. It's getting bad before it's getting better. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bell. Our next and last speaker is Ms. Skylar Bruce. Ms. Bruce, could you please step forward and give us your name and residential address, please?
My name is Skylar Bruce, and I live at 1242 Worley Avenue Northwest. I don't want to be here tonight. I've been driving everyone I can find to go vote and consoling those who have traumatic experiences in that process. More of the same tomorrow. Many of you are probably concerned about what this week may hold for our country, and that's me too. The prospect of additional violence in the streets is not going to let me rest well either. But it strikes me that this anxiety level that I, as a middle-class white person, feel right now is roughly the same baseline terror that many Black people live with every day. for their whole lives, without the ability to leave it behind or hide in a bunker, without the reassurance that safety forces exist for their safety, without the privilege of knowing that if they die suspiciously by a cop on a power trip, the system will give two hoots. So we start somewhere. We start messy and imperfect, but we start. We learn as we go, but we don't stop when it gets hard. I had the opportunity to ask Chief Angelo at a different meeting last week what his thoughts were about liability insurance for police officers. As you may expect, he said he hadn't really thought about it, and it would be a tough sell with the unions. If it were easy, it may have been done years ago. But we who think of ourselves as decent, we don't get a pass to skip the hard stuff and let our fans adore us for maintaining the status quo. That's wimp-level nonsense. The next thing is Campaign Zero's Nix the Six. The next thing is assuring that police unions don't have outsized power in deciding who lives and who dies. The next thing is hard, but it is worth doing. I'm tired and I'm scared, but I'm still here. Are you backing down, or have you only begun to fight? Black Lives Matter.
Thank you, Ms. Bruce. We are now under informal resolutions, and we have 6 for this evening. Mr. Clerk, would you please read resolution number 49 by title?
Authorizing appointment of Ms. Colleen Floyd to Fair Housing Commission commencing 11/2/20 through 12/31/21.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 49.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 49. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and resolution number 49 is adopted. Mr. Clerk, informal resolution number 50, please.
Authorize appointment of Ms. Brenda Johnson to Tree Commission commencing 11/2/20 through 12/31/21.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 50.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 50. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and resolution number 50 is adopted. Informal resolution number 51, please.
Authorize appointment of Mr. Jeffrey Brown to Tree Commission commencing 11/2/20 through 12/31/21.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 51.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 51. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and resolution number 51 is adopted.
Second.
Mr. Clerk, informal resolution number 52, please.
Authorize reappointment of Ms. Myra Watkins to Stark Area Regional Transit Authority Board commencing retro from 9/1/20 through 8/31/23.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 52.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 52. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice 2 is adopted. Mr. Clerk, informal resolution number 53, please.
Authorize reappointment of Ms. Kathleen Tatarski to Zoning Board of Appeals commencing 1/1/21 through 12/31/23.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 53.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 53. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and resolution number 53 is adopted. Mr. Clerk, informal resolution number 54, please.
Authorize reappointment of Mr. John Lucas to Zoning Board of Appeals commencing 1/1/21 through 12/31/23.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 54.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt informal resolution number 54. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion carries and resolution number 54 is adopted. We're now under communications. Let the journal show that all communications are received as read. We are now under ordinances and formal resolutions for their first reading. Mr. Clerk, would you please begin with ordinance number 1?
An ordinance amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020 declaring same to be an emergency referred to finance. Number 2, an ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Safety to enter into parking incentive agreement with Stark Metropolitan Housing Authority and declaring same to be an emergency referred to finance. Number 3, an ordinance amending section 151.10 health and welfare benefits of part 1 of the administrative code, codified ordinances referred to finance and personnel. Number 4, an ordinance authorizing the adding and inclusion of certain ordinances as parts of the various component codes of the codified ordinance of Canton, Ohio, and declaring same to be an emergency referred to judiciary. Number 5, an ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Safety to amend professional services agreement contract number 2018-84 and declaring same to be an emergency referred to finance and personnel. Number 6, an ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Safety to accept the 2020-DJ-BX-0664 Edward Byrd Memorial Grant in the amount not to exceed $34,676.50. Advertise, see bids, award, and enter into contract for the purchase of cloud storage or to alternatively purchase said cloud storage pursuant to any procurement process authorized by law. Authorizing the auditor to create the 2794-2020 Edward Byrd Memorial Grant Fund, amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020, declaring same to be an emergency, refer to finance. Number 7, ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Safety to accept the donation of land from Juanita Poe and declaring same to be an emergency, referred to Community and Economic Development. Number 8, an ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Services sign a petition for annexation for the parcels listed on Exhibit A and declaring same to be an emergency. Refer to Annexation Committee. Number 9, resolution approving statement of services to be provided to the property owner in the Canton Service Center, 30th Street Northeast Annexation Area. The approximate date services will be provided. Procedure to reconcile incompatible zoning uses upon its being annexed to the city of Canton, declaring same to be an emergency, refer to annexation. Number 10, an ordinance amending Canton's 2020 annual action plan, amending appropriation ordinance 59/2020, declaring same to be an emergency, refer to finance and community and economic development. Number 11, an ordinance amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020, declaring same to be an emergency, refer to finance and community and economic development. 12, an ordinance authorizing the Mayor Director of Public Service to submit any amendments to the city's 2019-2023 Consolidated Plan, 2019 Annual Action Plan, and/or 2020 Annual Action Plan to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to carry out CARES Act programs, enter into agreement for, and receive additional community development block grants, funds in the amount of $395,843 from HUD, advertise, see bids, award, and enter into all contracts necessary for the timely expenditure of CDBG funds, and to enter into all professional service contracts necessary to allow for effective operation of the program during the grant period using any process in the codified ordinance or the Ohio Vice Code, amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020, declaring same to be an emergency for finance and community and economic development. Number 14, ordinance authorizing Mayor Director of Public Service to advertise, see bids, award, and enter into contract for the sale of city-owned real property no longer needed for municipal purposes located at Stark County Auditor, parcel number 208-998, and to enter into all contracts necessary to facilitate said sale, declaring same to be an emergency, refer to finance, community, and economic development. Mr. President.
At this time, the chair will declare an in-house recess for finance, community, and economic development. The meeting in regards to ordinances 10 through 14 on your agenda this evening. You are now on recess.
Okay, it is 7:21, we'll call the joint session of Finance and Community Economic Development to order. We have ordinance number 10, an ordinance amending Canton's 2020 Annual Action Plan, amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020 and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman and members of council, this is to amend the 2020 actual plan and reflect the actual amounts we will be receiving from HUD. With CDBG funds, it's a little over $2.6 million. With home funds, a little over $1 million. And with emergency shelter grant, it would be a little over $227,000. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone have any questions on this? Hearing none, we'll sign it out. Moving on to ordinance number 11, an ordinance amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020 and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Mr. Chairman, Chairman, members of council, this particular ordinance speaks to COVID-related funds to the emergency shelter grant to the tune of $820,051. This is what we're receiving as considered round 2 for ESG. Just as a reminder, for round 1, we received $783,000. So this second allocation is slightly higher than the first allocation we received. Thank you.
Okay, does anybody have any questions on this? Hearing none, we'll sign it out. Moving on to ordinance number 12, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and director of public service to submit any amendments to the city's 2019 through 2023 consolidated plan, 2019 annual action plan, and or 2020 annual action plan to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to carry out CARES Act programs, enter into agreement for and receive additional community development block grants funds in the amount of $395,843 from HUD, advertise, receive bids, award, and enter into all contracts necessary for the timely expenditure of CDBG funds, and enter into all professional services contracts necessary to allow for effective operation of the program during the grant period using any process in the codified ordinances or the Ohio Revised Code, amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020 and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Mr. Chairman? Mr. Chairman, members of council, in essence, this ordinance does a couple of things. One, it allows us to accept round 3 of CDBG CARES Act funds to the tune of $395,843. Again, just as a reminder, with round 1, we received a little over $1.5 million. There was no round 2. All round 2 went to the state. And again, this is round 3 of approximately $395,843. Also, this allows us to be able to spend these funds without the 30-day notice that we normally have. The time period that we have to advertise has been truncated from 30 days down to 5 days. Thank you.
Okay, questions on this one? Hearing none, we'll sign it out. We'll move on to ordinance number 13, an ordinance amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020 and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Mr. Chairman, members of council, this is our annual allocation of fair housing dollars. This is asking to accept $68,100 as a supplemental appropriation. These dollars are used for administration, training, and outreach for our fair housing department.
Okay, questions on this one? All right, we'll move on to ordinance number 14, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and director of public service to advertise, receive bids, award, and enter into contract for the sale of city-owned real property no longer needed for municipal purposes, located at Stark County Auditor Parcel Number 208998, and to enter into all contracts necessary to facilitate said sale and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Mr. Chairman, members of council, this particular parcel is located at 1305 Schreiber Avenue Northeast in Ward 2. It is no longer needed for public purposes, and we're asking permission to put it out for sale. Bid, excuse me.
Okay. Any questions on this one? Hearing none, we'll sign it out at 7:26. That concludes the joint session of Finance and Community and Economic Development.
Council is reconvening after the recess. Leader Smuckler.
Mr. President, I move we suspend Rule 22A to add ordinances 10 through 14 back to the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to suspend Rule 22A to place ordinances 10 through 14 back on this evening's agenda. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
The motion carries and ordinances 10 through 14 are a legal part of your agenda. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we suspend statutory rules on ordinances number 10 through 14.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to suspend the statutory rules on ordinances 10 through 14. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
You've heard the three readings. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 10.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 10. Are there any remarks under this ordinance? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 10 is adopted. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 11.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 11. Are there any remarks under this ordinance? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 11 is adopted. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 12.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 12. Are there any remarks under this ordinance? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 12 is adopted. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 13.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 13. Are there any remarks under this ordinance? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 13 is adopted. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 14.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 14. Are there any remarks under this ordinance? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 14 has been adopted. We are now under ordinances and formal resolutions for their second reading. Mr. Clerk, would you please begin with ordinance number 15?
An ordinance approving and accepting the replat of part of lots 35385 and 35386 and declaring the same to be an emergency. Number 16, an ordinance approving and accepting the replat of all of outlots 1097 through 1099 and all of outlot 1444 and declaring the same to be an emergency. Number 17, an ordinance authorizing the mayor, director of public service to advertise, see bids, award, and execute the construction contract and to execute a professional services contract for construction oversight services for the 12th Street Northwest Water Main Replacement Project and declaring the same to be an emergency. Number 18, an ordinance authorizing the mayor, director of public service to advertise, see bids, award, and execute a construction contract, enter into all contracts needed for construction oversight services, receive grant funds in the amount of $1.5 million for the Steese area, 39th Street Northwest Storm Sanitary and Roadway Reconstruction Project, GP 1284. Authorizing the auditor to establish the 4593 Steese area, 39th Street Northwest Storm Sanitary and Roadway Reconstruction Project, GP 1284 fund, amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020, declaring the same to be an emergency. Number 19, ordinance authorizing the mayor, director of public service to enter into a professional service contract with Environmental Design Group for the Allen Avenue Sanitary Sewer Replacement Project, Phase 2, GP 1332, declaring same to be an emergency. Number 20, an ordinance authorizing the auditor to pay Civic Plus Inc. a moral obligation amount not to exceed $8,316 for civic clerk licenses and implementation, and declaring same to be an emergency. Number 21, ordinance amending appropriation ordinance number 59/2020, declaring same to be an emergency. Mr. President.
Leader Smuckler.
Mr. President, I move we suspend statutory three readings of ordinances 21.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to suspend the statutory rules on ordinances 21. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries. You've heard the three readings. Leader?
President, I move we adopt ordinance number 21.
It's been moved and seconded that you adopt ordinance number 21. Are there any remarks? Leader?
Mr. President, I move that we amend ordinance number 21 by the amendment before every council member.
It's been moved and seconded to amend ordinance number 21 per the copy before each of you. Are there any remarks? Hearing none by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 21 as amended.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 21 as amended. Are there any remarks under this ordinance as amended? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
The motion carries and ordinance number 21 as amended has been adopted. We are now under ordinances and formal resolutions for their third, final reading and vote. Mr. Clerk, please begin with ordinance number 22.
An ordinance declaring a designated area of the city of Canton known as Tourism Development District to be known as the Centennial Plaza Tourism Development District for the purpose of fostering and developing tourism in that district pursuant to Ohio Revised Code, Section 715.014, and declaring same to be an emergency.
Leader.
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 22.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 22. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 22 is adopted. Ordinance number 23, please.
An ordinance for the purpose of fostering and developing tourism in the area of the city of Canton designated as a tourism development district pursuant to section 715.014D and 5739.101 of the Ohio Revised Code, levying a tax on the privilege of engaging in the business of making certain types of sales in the downtown Canton Tourism Development District, declaring same to be an emergency.
Leader.
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 23.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 23. Are there any remarks, Leader?
Mr. President, I move that we amend ordinance number 23 by the amendment before every council member.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to amend ordinance number 23 per the copy before each of you. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries. Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 23 as amended.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 23 as amended. Are there any remarks under this ordinance as amended? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hall. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
The motion carries and ordinance number 23 as amended has been adopted. Ordinance number 24, please.
An ordinance establishing a special fund to be designated as the Centennial Plaza Tourism Development District Fund, declaring the same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 24.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 24. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 24 is adopted. Ordinance number 25, please.
An ordinance amending section 185 of the Administrative Code, the codified ordinance of the city of Canton in order to authorize the reallocation of existing transient lodging tax funds to foster and develop tourism within the Centennial Plaza Tourism Development District, declaring same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 25.
Been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 25. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Shulman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill. Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 25 is adopted. Ordinance number 26, please.
An ordinance amending chapter 187 admissions tax of the Administrative Code of Codified Ordinance of the City of Canton in order to authorize a 5% admissions tax to foster and develop tourism in connection with the Centennial Plaza Tourism Development District and declaring same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 26.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 26. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 26 is adopted. Ordinance number 27, please.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor, director of public service to advertise, see bids, award, and enter into contract for the purchase of one portable pipeline inspection unit or two alternatively purchase said unit via any purchasing process authorized by law and declaring the same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 27.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 27. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 27 is adopted. Ordinance number 28, please.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor, director of public service to advertise, see bids, award, and execute a construction contract, execute a professional services contract for construction oversight services, and receive grant funds in the amount of $1,050,000 and a 0% interest loan in the amount of $450,000 for the Cleveland Avenue Water Main Replacement Project, authorizing the auditor to establish the 5243 Cleveland Avenue Northwest Water Main Replacement Project Fund, amending appropriation ordinance number 59, 2020, declaring the same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 28.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 28. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker.
Aye.
Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 28 is adopted. Ordinance number 29, please.
Resolution pursuant to Chapter 719 and Chapter 163 of the Ohio Revised Code declaring the intent of the city of Canton to appropriate the estates and/or interest in the property described in Exhibit A and furtherance of the Northeast Canton Industrial Project, GP 1148, declaring same to be an emergency.
Leader?
Mr. President, I move we adopt ordinance number 29.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance number 29. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Smucker. Babcock. Showman.
Aye.
Hawk. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Scaglione. Smith.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
Motion carries and ordinance number 29 is adopted. We are now under announcement of committee meetings.
Mr. President,
Member Hawk.
Annexation Committee will meet Monday, November 16th at 6:30 p.m.
Thank you, Member Hawk. Member Ferguson.
Second vote, we'll be meeting same time, 6:30. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Ferguson.
Mr. President.
President.
Member Muriel.
Finance will meet same time, same place.
Thank you, Member Muriel.
Mr. President,
Member Babcock.
personnel will meet same time, same place.
And Member Schulman.
Judiciary will meet same time, same place.
Thank you, Member Schulman.
Thank you, Mr. President.
We are now under miscellaneous business. Is there any miscellaneous business for this evening?
Mr. President,
Majority Leader.
for those of you that think elections are done on Tuesday, I want to direct your attention that there will be another election on Thursday. Those of you that are members of the NAACP. They will be from 2:30 to 6:30 at the Goodwill Center. So those of you that are members, please show up, please vote.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Is there any other miscellaneous business for this evening? Hearing none. Clerk Doherty, our quote for the week, please.
Someone struggled for your right to vote. Use it. If you don't vote, you lose the right to complain.
Thank you, Clerk Doherty.
Here you go.
Leader?
Mr. President, I urge everybody in this community to please vote tomorrow, and I move to adjourn.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. Mr. Clerk, roll call vote, please.
Buckler, Babcock, Showman,
Aye.
Hawk, Kimbrough,
Aye.
Scaglione, Smith,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Hall, Mario,
Aye.
Ferguson. 11 yeas, Mr. President.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming this evening.
Aye, guys.